What's up guys, welcome to my first ever IRL skate vlog. I'm just about to head out. We're gonna head to the first spot of the day, which is the community center. This is pretty much the spot that I grew up skating at. I learned pretty much everything I know about skateboarding here. Pretty much every trick that I can do now, I pretty much learned here. So this is it. Nothing special really, and it's not as good as it used to be, but I'll get into that in a bit. But pretty much we got some flat grind, we got a mani pad. That's essentially it. But that's really all you need when you're growing up skating and you just want to learn how to skate. So yeah, I need to warm my legs up. So I think we're just going to warm up with some flat grind, and then I'll probably hit the mani pad a couple times. Let's just see how it goes. Let's skate. I don't know what it is, but my legs are feeling it today. Yeah, one thing you'll get to learn about me as I do these skate vlogs is that I don't flip my board very often. I used to flip my board more when I was younger. I used to pretty solid kick flip and heel flip and backside heel, frontside flip, varial heel. I've lost most of them now, but I'm trying to get them back slowly. But yeah, I don't really flip my board that much often. I'm kind of a lazy skater. I opt for no complies and shove it over flipping the board, but we'll try and get a kick flip today though. Yeah, I don't know how I lost my kickflips, but there's a point where I was really good at kickflips, and I have some footage, I think some old footage that I'll put on that showed that I'm good at kickflips, or I was. And then they just gradually started leaving me. I don't know if I just started doing them less and less or something, and they just started leaving me to the point where now I can't do them at all. I'm pretty close to getting them back, but I had to adjust my foot position in. It's different from what I used to do. So it's like almost like relearning them again. But I think I'm gonna do a few manis. That sounds good. The run up to hit this, just pretty much that entire like dark grey tarmac area is way sketchier than it used to be. Years of being beside the sea and cars driving on it has kind of ruined it, but luckily my wheels can handle it pretty well. I have the OJ Nomads, which are like kind of like the Dragon Formula Power Peraltas, but kind of OJ's version, so they're like soft but can slide. Great wheels, they're kind of doing the job. I feel like it's time to try and get my nose manis back, so we'll see how that goes. I got right to the end and I put it down. Okay, there's two tricks I might need to come back to in the next vlog. I'm gonna nose mani that corner mani pad, and I want to do a better mani frontside 180. But right now, it's not even that sunny, but it feels like the sun is just beaming down on me. It's so hot. So take a little bit of a breather, and I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go into why this spot used to be better than it is now. Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be. I'm still lucky to have it, but it used to be way better. So starting at the entrance here, there used to be a 3-set here. Now it's been turned into a mobility ramp, which makes more sense because it's mostly old people that come to the community center. So, but yeah, there used to be a 3-set here, and it was pretty big. More like a 4-set with three big steps. It had those little yellow bumpy things on top and bottom for, I think they're for blind people, so they know their steps coming up. But you were still able to ollie it if you went fast enough. I ollied it once, which I was pretty stoked on because I don't really do sets very often, but I can say I did it. I don't know, I think the footage is lost, but it might be there somewhere. And I had a friend, Harry, who was really good at popping tricks really high. He would ollie it pretty much at the end of every set. He would ollie it on that massive 3-set. It's pretty cool. Another thing that made me at this better was these trees never used to be here. There was a tree missing from that one, and that tree was missing as well. That meant that these little planters, these little things of dirt, you know, where there was no tree in the way, so there was basically a grass gap, or like a dirt gap. So this one was sick. It had little lines coming from kind of here, like starting over there, popping over that manhole, skating up here, gap over the grass gap, and then hit one of the mani pads. And then that one you can like gap over to mani, and then mani onto the road. Pretty sick. It's a shame they put trees there, but It's kind of what the planters were there for in the first place. Yeah, other than that, I mean, this ground was so much smoother back in the day when it first, well, obviously when it first opened, but after years of cars driving on it, it has got very rough. Safe to say it's not as fun to skate here as it used to be, but it's still pretty much my main spot because it's got perfect flat grind. Yeah, the mani pad's decent, you know? I mean, this grind is pretty nice to skate. It maybe doesn't look it, but it's surprisingly nice to skate, and it makes a nice, you know, nice sound as well. A little bit of history on the community center, really. One good thing is though that this car park used to be really sketchy, but they since tarmacked it over, and now it's super smooth. And there's a little gap over there as well. I've never skated it before because it's usually packed out. Today is an exception, but well, it turns out they make pretty bad batteries in these old camcorders, so this has died already. So we've switched back to the phone, so it's hard to stay motivated when you're skating on your own, but you know, you kind of got to do what you got to do. But I'm just going to skate about and kind of get some B-roll of the town, because I live in a pretty nice part of the world, to be honest, so let's just go for a little cruise. We're at the second spot of the day, and I quite like this spot because it's really out of the way and nobody's here, and I've never been kicked out of it, so hopefully it's not going to happen anytime soon. But essentially it's just this hall, and I don't think it gets used much anymore. We got like a little stair set thing with one of the smoothest looking kind of steps, curbs, whatever I've ever seen, so I might wax that out, but I feel kind of bad because it's right at the entrance and I don't want someone slipping. It looks sketchy as hell, and to be honest it's because it is, but it's kind of worth it. It's a nice mellow spot, so, and boom, here we are. This is it. You might have seen me post a couple Instagram clips or whatever of me skating here. It is probably like the tightest, sketchiest spot ever. Super crusty. I like it. You know, you gotta skate what you have in your town, and when it's super busy in the town, this is like a really good spot to get away from people because you're just behind this building and there's nobody here, so it's pretty nice. Cool thing is these here random sheets of metal are just sitting about, and there was another one sitting there which I moved the other day, which I placed on this step, which just happens to conveniently be like the size of the step, and it's on there pretty sturdy. Like, it doesn't really slide about. I think we're gonna wax this up today and try and get a couple little grinds on it. We'll see what we can do. Let's give it a wax. I'll maybe avoid landing on this area and try and skid this area. It's annoying because it just comes straight out to a pole, but we'll be able to do it. Oh, and the run up is, I mean, pretty tight, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, it works. It's pretty damn slippy. If that pole wasn't there, it would be perfect. I'm so lucky that I managed to avoid that. I think I'm going to skate the bank a bit. That was hella fun though. This is like one of the sketchiest banks ever. Alright, well I think I'm gonna call it for that first sesh. It's a lot of fun, a lot of tricks that I wish that I had stuck to and got, but I didn't want my first vlog to just be hundreds of attempts at the one trick. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get the nose mani, get the mani from 180 nicer, and a kickflip as well. We're gonna get a kickflip because I know I still have kickflips. It just gets in my head. This was a lot of fun though. I'm really happy with skating this. I got a couple 50-50s. They weren't great, but whatever. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I had a lot of fun making this. I look forward to actually, you know, coming out on a bit of a better day when I'm feeling a bit more motivated, I guess. But hopefully it's nice to watch a vlog, maybe a bit more relatable because I'm not a crazy good skater and I feel like most vlog skaters are usually really good. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next vlog, in the next video. Peace.